Well,
horse.
Soka,
Sorry. I'm just like grinding in pain because this fever's gotten a little worse. Let's see. What's going on?
Oh, you got a fever.
it's your turn. You just woke up.
Oh yay! I'm still. Could I like left the body at like what's his
What?
name?
Oh yeah, Merlin.
Merlin's like front door or something? Like, oh hey, I'm done with this. Could have it
All
back.
right.
Wait, so you have Luella back?
No, I have a temporary drow body.
Okay.
Yes,
But
I got
you
Luella back
So you're
now.
just abandoning it at his front door.
I mean, I guess I could wrap it in a carpet.
With your, you just leave it at his front door.
I mean,
Leave immediately after, or
actually, now that I think about it, someone may like take it or something. I might want to knock.
You,
you were saying?
you leave a sign saying property of Zoka.
I knock on his door then.
All right. Oh, hello. As Odious opens the door to Odious, the secretary's you. Hello.
Hi, take this, and I detach, and I just let the body flop onto him.
I assume you're talking.
Cabin boys. Tim, Eric, get over here.
Hep.
Tim and Eric.
Yes, sir. Ready for orders, sir.
Grab this and take this into Merlin's office.
Right away, sir. Yep.
Very good. And Zoka, as you wander off, as you, I guess, start to leave the body, this is about the time that Vixie would be leaving the ship the first time.
Yeah,
okay?
Before the incident.
Okay, before you. All right. What day is it? Is the council in session?
Not today.
It's a good question.
I mean, they can be called, but that requires other people knowing what the hell's going on.
All right. I presume this is a dire issue. Would it be? No.
What, your body?
Yeah, I have no body, guys. I need locomotion. I need arms.
You could go talk to Merlin, as he's currently in office. You can hear him. As he goes, "Oh, that's finally returned. Where is the little spider anyway?"
Hello. Pokin. Mind him. Yum.
Oh, yes. Give me a moment. He cast the spell, I think, telepathic bond or some shit.
Yay.
Oh, wonderful. Now then.
The beautiful body you've provided me has served its purpose. I'd like to speak to the council for arrangements for a new one. What the fuck?
If you insist. Right, I forgot to mute that for a while. If you insist, I suppose we can have them ready in a few hours. In the meantime, I'd suggest just staying out of sight. Oh, and Vixie Spider might be roaming around. You might want to stay clear of that. It might think you're another spider, and I don't know
try
what
to
will
mate?
happen then. Actually, go find the other spider. I want to see what happens.
Sure. Also, I stripped the body, so it doesn't have any of my stuff in it. I left in my room.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm gonna head out. I'm not gonna heed to his orders. I'm gonna get breakfast. Actually. Fuck. I should have some, like, leftovers in the corner trash pile of my room.
You eat electricity, man. That's your food.
Alright then, I stick my hand in the wall outlet.
There is no wall outlet.
Fuck.
Just fudge.
Does this place have turbines?
We find a druid to cast Firestorm.
I suppose if you really wanted to, you could go jump into the core of the engine.
But that's made of fire, not lightning.
Whee!
A specific kind of fire, but yes.
No, I'll just wait. I'll get a book ready. Actually, I'll try and paint while in this form.
All right, where are you painting? Just in your room?
Yeah, in my room. I'll get a canvas out.
All right. As you pass by, you get various comments. One of them going, "Oh, didn't know we had a new spider wandering around here. Think we'll get a new cat then?" I'm not sure. Maybe it'll be better than that one dog. Only thing he does is piss and shit everywhere. True that. All right, and I guess give me artisan, give me painter's tools at disadvantage, considering a new smaller body.
Sure. Dexterity.
You know what? Give me performance. See how well you can emote.
Right. Oh, it's just flat. That okay. 0. Proficiency of 3. Put a d20 plus 3. Oh, 2 d20s.
All right, you're actually doing pretty well, all things considered. Though for a moment you had a hint of inspiration, and then it left just as quickly.
Damn. Beautiful.
Although you do hear, when it's time for the council to get together to discuss your new body, as it was mentioned, you hear Merlin coming to get you, as he says, as he's currently mumbling to himself, wonder what plane he ended up in.
And then Blake finally tried to transcend his mortal being.
Oh, good, you're here. Time to go for the council.
Oh, hi. I'm just gonna crawl over to him. Is he picking me up, or am I just gonna follow him like in his footsteps?
He'll just hold up his hand for you. Don't
Right then. Leap on her. Have this big, small gnome hand to caress my circumference.
Actually, he just holds out a singular hand down like you would for a dog to smell your hand or something.
I'll hop on.
Yep. And it's off to the council's chamber. Council chamber. Well then. It's a small matter, but relatively important. Well, in you go. Oh, and he pulls out a little scroll. Here, give this to one of the council members.
Sure. I'll look it over. Is it open? Can I briefly look
Yeah,
it over?
it's just a rolled up piece of paper.
What is it?
It's some kind of arcane spell. From what you can tell, it's T-E... Oh, shit. That's... Damn, that's... Yeah, no, he'll just hand you a little ring. Fuck that.
What the fuck happened?
Telepathy is a 9th level spell, apparently.
Oh.
Yeah. I did not know that.
Don't worry, just give me hands. I can just do the spell.
Yeah, he just gives you a ring for you to hand to one of them.
Thank you.
Hmm.
Presuming he put the telepathic bond once more.
As I then have to go... Huh. I actually didn't put them down as noticeable NPCs. Oh well. Alright, you meet up with the council members, the dwarf, the elf, and the orc. The elf speaks up. So it seems you're without a body.
Slither on in. wave the ring in a tentacle.
She gestures for one of the guards to bring it to her. As she puts it on, she then casts a spell from it, as she can now detect your thoughts. Now
Hello
then,
there.
we're here to discuss a body of sorts, I believe
course.
you said?
As you can see, my recent host has woken up and returned control of their body.
Ungrateful bitch.
Fucking bitch! Won't let me enter Hippocampus anymore.
So it seems. However, we're not exactly sure where to get what we need. If you can wait a few more hours, we might be able to make do with the prisoner transfer.
Of course, though I will say, you're not one that is alive during coupling. I don't want to go through what just happened right now. Also, you can get a similar one just so societal reintegration is more smooth than it would be with that drow body.
So, human, at least.
Yeah. Human female, because just what I'm used to.
It seems to be lacking a body. Although, not entirely sure what we're supposed to be doing. Well, there should be a few female prisoners. Though, perhaps if we pull from the death row. That'd be a good idea. Though, are there any executions coming up? They both look at the orc. He shrugs. This will take longer than we expected. For now, however, we can arrange for a temporary host of sorts.
That will suffice.
You're not going to talk to these guys about finding some prisoners for the other one of your kind?
I will. I'm not sure if they're gonna actually ask. Will I be present during this? I presume whatever happens to death row inmates.
It shouldn't be necessary.
See. There are other also things I'd like to ask you on a side note. Death row inmates. You know, the kind that don't really reintegrate to society once the deed is done. I would like a couple.
You're saying?
I would like a couple, if there's a way to arrange death row inmates for experimentation.
A couple.
Yeah, a couple
You
of
mean
thousand.
like a few of them? Or you mean like literally literal pairing?
Pairing? No, just a couple.
As many as you got.
As many as you could. No, that is probably a small number.
Pretty thing, aren't you? We'll see what we can do, though it will inevitably take time as bureaucracy goes. For now... Actually, now that I think on it... Merlin, get in!
No, that's much too interesting a quest. You wouldn't be interested.
Get in.
He comes in a minute or so later. Yes, what do you want now?
If I remember right, one of your ongoing projects was the creation of automatons?
Yes, that's correct.
Wonderful. Would you be willing to spare one or two of them that she can pilot? He,
Ah.
he kind of looks gobsmacked for a moment.
Why didn't I think of that? Wonderful, come along, come along.
I'd be
As
able
he enthusiastically tries to scoop you up.
to- like backing away from him. I'd like to interject. I would not like to be indebted to Merlin. No offense to you, Merlin.
This will be council mandated. As such, no debts towards Merlin owed, and it will save us your problem of the host awakening.
Yes, and I am fine with being indebted to the council.
Hmm.
This is quite a
Well, so
favor.
long as you work for us, the body is yours to use, free of charge.
Of course.
Kind of literally own you.
I suppose for the guild would be a better terminology. However, is there any other business that we need to attend to?
Oh, yes! One of our cabin boys died recently.
Is it Blake? Did he manage to get into some sort of ascension?
Are you trying to tell me something? You're wiggling your arms, and I can only think that you're trying to tell me something.
I'll spell out the word B with my tentacles at least. Try at least. The letter B.
Imagine how many
You
people
want
there are
me to
with B.
experiment on you? I can do that.
No. As she starts repeating your message back to him.
I'll raise the eyeball off the table and like furiously shaking it.
I'll just transmit the message. You may speak now. The council member says to you.
Blake been raptured. Did he get to the phone? Did he get to the sun too closely?
Oh, no, it was Pip.
Pip.
Turns out
Oh,
he ended up getting tackled out of a tree by his own mother and died.
that does not seem like her. Unless
I know.
she had her eyes on Luella and wanted a replacement. Maybe she wanted a girl this whole time.
Well, I did offer reincarnation, but I guess she just wanted a cat. She could just go to the dollar store. Could just go to the pet store if she wanted a cat.
I want
But
my son.
Hey, well, my condolences go to her dead child.
oh, he's fine now. Though that neck is probably going to be very tricky for a little bit.
Ah, I see.
He died, but he's fine.
He got better.
Oh yeah, that raises another question, or more, something I'd like to say to the council. I'm going to turn to the person who has the ring. You know that child is running around here without any sort of parent. I'd like to make sure that the welfare of the child is handled sensitively. And I believe the best place she'd probably be is in the village, since most people are aware.
We're currently working on that since having been informed of the situation.
Oh, good. I'm glad you are.
However, the paperwork is still making its way through, so it's going to be a few days on board the ship. However, she will eventually be either given to an orphanage, one of the two in the city, or sent back to her home village.
It's not often we deal with this type of stuff.
There's usually its own
people in the government deciding on things such as this.
Sounds fine. Want to make sure she has good welfare? That's the word.
a good life. However, one thing that your background failed to note is just how long you've been in possession of said child. She looks at you somewhat suspiciously.
Been in possession for a small while.
As in.
It's like 4 years.
4 years. A bit before I enlisted here.
Merlin laughs. And what's so funny, Jester?
Oh, that's because it's been like 10 years.
I see, time flows fast.
I meant like how old she's grown.
Yeah, it's been 10 years. She's grown a total of 1 year. And yeah, she looks 9 or 10. She was taken when she was 8 or 9.
Yeah. I was just making suggestions for horse more than anything.
Yeah, okay. Of course. Ugh, that's gonna be a bit of a downer.
It is quite a downer. You say
Actually, as far as we're aware, you are aware of her kin. While the bureaucracy is still in motion, do you know of her kin?
apparently her mother has died very recently.
It's looking like it's going to the orphanage.
There are
Any other next of kin?
the village elders, or, well, the elders of the village she was in. Perhaps they would know what to do, or what to do to assist her. They did also want to see her a couple nights ago. Of course, given the current events, I was unable to take her there.
We'll note it down in our... We'll make a addendum to our paperwork later. However, for now, that should be everything unless either of you have something to bring up.
Oh, yes, I have something to bring up. Though that doesn't exactly include you.
As he looks over to... Zoka.
Well, good.
Oh, that does remind me.
He conjures... Actually, he reaches down into his own bag and pulls it off. Pulls and holds it out to you.
What's the meaning of this?
Until you get your own body, this is a bag of tricks like what your friend has. It should get you from place to place as needed.
See. Thank you. I will return it. I'm done
See
with-
that you do.
I will grab it with my tentacly arms.
Remember, just reach in, grab a ball, you get 3 each day. Alvin, off with you.
Alright. Scurry on away. Well, I'll say a proper goodbye to the council members and thank them for their time.
Of course. Orc just grunts.
Salute to the Gork. Or give him like a wave. And
You- Like Spider, that... You look like Spider, that Grook Crush.
I'm gonna retract that wave. I'm gonna go.
Back away.
Alvin, now then, about that arcane engine design. How fast do you need that?
Doof! The door closes.
Right then. Time to
70
reach
times
into the
light
bag
speed.
of tricks.
They should be here, but I'm not finding it. Like, the list of items should be here.
I can just look it up. I presume you're using
Oh,
the-
yeah, it's under items bag of tricks.
There it is.
Which currently isn't visible except to him. Shit. Just roll a d8 and I'll tell you what you get and edit it appropriately.
Watch be like a massive thing. Oh, it's a 3. Either a badger, a mastiff, or a baboon.
And small horse. There you go. You have yourself a badger.
Yay! Attach.
All right. And as you start making your way through, Vixie, where are you going with Pip? Like, you going back to the park? You going to to an inn? You going to like a restaurant? Or are you just going back to bed? Because today's been a long day and you just woke up.
I'm gonna just take us back to our room. Yeah, and just
All
let
right.
him rest.
All right. Lola, give me a con save, and you'll pass by.
So where's the
Storm with Pip in his hands, with Pip in her hands, currently being held, and Pip going, "Hey, I can finally feel my tail."
fucking one?
Nope, you have yourself a headache, man.
Go to Vixie. Go to see the child because concerned for teammate.
Yeah, it's a badger. Get it away. Get it away.
It's a badger with a face.
It looks creepy. Get it away, Mama.
How? Well, yeah, you can turn your head now. Yeah, you can see it.
Turn my head for me, Mama.
But
Like,
you
the only
can
thing
turn
that
your
you
head.
can't really feel is your legs, but you have your arms, you have your back, you have your tail, and you move the pieces of your body you can feel.
All I can feel is pain.
You'll be okay soon, son. It's okay, Pip.
Actually, the generation would heal you up to max. You'd feel no pain. It's just numbness in the parts that you can't feel.
The emotional pain of dying. It was traumatic.
Just come in and sit in the corner.
Yeah, you see them. You do anything, or you just move because Pip doesn't like you.
I grabbed the rocks out of my pocket and I started to throw it at him.
Pip, that's how you got yourself in this situation in the first place. And she just takes the rocks out of his hand.
He just like
Hey,
sulks.
it only took death, but you're finally becoming a parent.
Yeah, he just like sulks and puts his hands crossed
Have to lose
against
the
his.
child before learning. The trial and error process.
Everybody's got to lose a kid to understand how much they care.
Apparently. All right, so Zoka, you just scrambling, or 'Cause
On a badger.
Vixie, you do recognize Zoka. You don't remember it being on a badger, I think it was, but you definitely recognize Zoka.
You can tell that smell from anywhere.
You recognize that mask-looking thing.
Gonna crouch repeatedly.
What are you doing here, Zoka?
Just have the badger, I don't know, whine. As a hello, whatever badgers say to
I don't know.
Great.
Squee.
Jump in place.
Really need some of those talking parrots to bond to.
I'll start extending and retracting my body since badgers I think are flexible.
I swear, if you end up going through 2 parrots, the third one you're going to get is just going to speak in Yarhar. Yar, yar, har, har.
Okay, badgers chitter, so they're like.
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't make
There's the badger with Zoka's mask chittering at you.
Chicka chicka.
But you know spells now.
I don't think I have talked to animals though.
That's the shame.
Can read your mind. I can't read it. I can't tell you anything.
That's not the only method, but that's probably the best. Tongues and
I have
shit like that.
infestation, so I can just give him please.
Give him please.
Yes!
Give
You
him
gonna give
one.
him, please?
Bit is like excited. Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it!
That's the only magic I have that deals with animals.
All right.
You can have
You have no means of communication, despite the fact of you chittering at and jumping and ducking at
Stretching.
Vixie.
I guess try to find the druid again.
What is it this time?
All right, you're pointed to
Forgot her name.
Merlin's garden again, as you see her currently. Her hands currently aglow with a green light as it's currently positioned over a small plant, some kind of purple flower looking thing
Oh, it's Ravina.
that looks like it's still very small.
Hey, Ravina.
Oh yeah, I still have Pip in that little backpack thing, don't I?
Yep.
Yee!
Did you forget I was here?
Well, no, I didn't know if I just had you laying down or if I still had that backpack. I'm carrying
Oh,
you in
and
a
Pip,
backpack.
now that you finally have feeling back in your tail, with how you currently are, there's no tail hole, so it's kind of cramped.
Mm.
Oh,
I
no, he
couldn't
doesn't have an
just cut a
asshole.
tail hole before.
Ah,
Yeah, you have claws. You could easily do that. So yeah,
Okay.
Vixie would cut you a tail hole. So it's more comfy now, but
that's better. Oh, that really sucked.
Just flick of the tail while I'm holding this badger that's chittering at me. I just go up
Hello.
there and it's like, what is it saying?
I do have better things to do with my time.
I can't speak to animals. And it's just weird because she's a fucking cat person, so it's just like, what?
Pit's just going to intimidate you and say, "Listen, Ravina, unless you get this animal to talk to us, I'm going to grab me that stick of yours, and it's not going to look pretty."
I'm gonna step on your flowers.
As he's in this fucking little backpack.
Yeah, this is like
All right.
this baby holder, and he's like trying to intimidate her. It's not very threatening.
You know what? She is going to be condescending as possible. As she then looks at that and goes, "If you must interrupt me." Oh, look at the cute little baby. Starts pinching his cheek. Look at the cute little baby.
I told you this would happen.
Is this
But you are a
badger
cute little baby, Tip.
Yeah, that you too.
It looks to the beast. You're clearly intelligent. Have you tried ink and paper yet?
I don't.
I
Why
I
would
try to shrug the badger's shoulders.
drinking ink and eating paper won't help us? That sounds stupid.
Oh, you're so stupid. Who's a stupid baby? You are. Yes, you are. Now then, if that's everything, I do have a job to get back to.
But wait, what's he saying? I don't know this I mean, I know this badger, but I don't know this badger. I don't know how
Have
to
you
speak
tried
badger,
ink and paper yet?
but I don't think he has thumbs.
They don't.
He
taste
doesn't
very-
need it. He just needs claws. Or have you never?
I'll raise the
Oh,
tentacles.
she just starts going, oh.
I don't get it.
Start waving the tentacles in a little, like those weird inflatable men.
Forest that you see before you has various exotic plants of all sorts, and about 10 feet away you see this giant Venus flytrap currently open. Now please leave before I feed the cute stupid little baby to the feed.
I'll kill him again.
No!
Pit just starts to cry like, "Don't treat me like that."
I
You're
mean,
free
he
to
did
visit me in my off time. However, I work day shift. If it's truly important, go to one of the people in higher up. Please, I do have work to do. This garden doesn't maintain itself.
But you're closer. Is all she says as she starts walking away.
You're a mean old lady.
I guess we go back to my place, and then I get ink and paper.
I have animal handling, man. I can decipher what the hell a badger's supposed to communicate with.
And now just roll me a dex to write legibly.
All right then. Time for that.
I mean, the claws aren't meant to move that way, but you're in control of the body and you know how to write. It's just dexing it enough to dip one toe into ink and then start writing on paper.
Yeah. This is also not the first time you've done this.
Good. Can't fucking read it.
It's
Draw.
chicken
What?
scratch. You can't tell. It's chicken scratch.
Damn it. That's it. I'm using the tentacles.
It's
I
a,
just look at him like, what?
it's
Yeah,
a,
then roll dex.
it's
Roll
a,
dex for tentacle.
it's a panda.
Oh, and as he's writing this message, you finally get feeling back in your legs, Pip.
Ah, I can move again.
I still have him in the baby carrier thing, though.
All right then.
Yeah.
I write it. Tell him. I'm sorry to hear about your baby.
All I can read is fucking baby.
And Pit knows how to
Baby,
read,
yeah,
and he's
come
like, ah, now he's calling me a baby.
Pip, can you read?
Yeah, he's a trained messenger now. He learned how to read.
Yeah. I don't think he knows how to write just yet because he's just a messenger, but yeah, he can read.
Now he's calling me a baby.
I just pat Pip's head while he's crying.
No, I mean I am sorry what happened to your baby.
How much of that can I still read, though?
Well,
How legible is it?
It's easy of 10.